In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through the close grip barbell bench press. So the difference between the close grip and the wide grip barbell bench press is the active muscle worked is slightly different. So with a wide grip barbell bench press, it's more the pecs and more your chest muscles. The narrower we bring the grip in, the more it's your triceps because it's more elbow extension. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to be demonstrating this exercise on a squat rack. And there's two reasons for this. Let's say you're a beginner and you don't want to do it wrong and you want to have a safety mechanism. These little catches here offer that support. So they offer you basically a spotter without having one behind you. It means that if you get to the bottom of the exercise, rather than the barbell being on your chest, it will rest on here and then you can slide the barbell out. This is also great secondary for those that train on their own or in a gym where they don't have a spotter there, or maybe they're looking around and they go at a quiet time. So that's why I'm using this, so I can show you that safety mechanism. Now this, and also where the barbell is held onto this little catch here, this is a new squat rack machine. So basically I would pop the pin out. You hopefully can see it on the camera on this side. And then once I've popped the pin out, I can slide it up and down. Now, for me, at the moment, this is one setting below my chest, meaning that this is absolutely useless at the moment because for me to get use out of this, it needs to be above the position of my chest, which I'll show you later. So ignore this for the time being. And then we've got these catches here, and it's really important that they're in the right position so we're not bringing the shoulders too far forwards to get this barbell off the rack, or alternatively, we don't want to be doing a whole entire repetition to raise the barbell into position. So firstly, what I want you to do is have your feet hip width apart and your feet are going to be behind the position of your knees. I'm then going to take one hand and put it behind my head. That's because I don't want to hit my head on the bar. Now in this position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a slight arch in the lower back. So I'm going to take my hand, I've got enough of an arch where I can put just about one hand into the small of my back. Then I'm going to bring my shoulder blades together, so I'm retracting my shoulder blades. I want to then be in a position where my hands are just a little bit narrower than shoulder width apart. In terms of the position of the barbell, it's in line with my chest. Once I've got my hand position, I'm going to raise the barbell off the rack, coming horizontally down, but at the same time keeping my elbows nice and close towards my ribs. So either side of the body is where my elbows are. Notice how I'm pushing vertically up. I'm not coming up and back. Once I've done my desired amount of repetitions, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to come up, full extension, straight back, and then down. So fully up first, then back, and then down. What you don't want to be doing is doing a repetition and then starting to miss the rack or miss the bar. So from here, coming up and down. Now let's say, for example, you was doing a weight that you've never done before. So you're in a position where you're thinking, uh-oh, I don't know if I can lift this weight. Maybe I'm going for a new personal best. Now what we can do is we can pop these above the position of your chest. So I'm going to simulate if I was doing this exercise and it went horribly wrong. So if this went horribly wrong, all the same cues as before. So shoulder blades together, feet behind the position of the knees. That hand grip is going to be slightly narrower than shoulder width. And then from here, let's say I come down, I've got a heavy weight. Uh-oh, I've come halfway, I can't come up. I can then rest the bar. The bar now hits the rack before my chest. Slide the bar down, and I can get back up out of position. So that would be how to do your bench press with a close grip to primarily work the tricep muscle.